10 seconds. That's all it took to flip a major network upside down. An ABC anchor thought the mic was off. It wasn't. One careless line about Alexa turned into a global mess within hours. Suspension came quickly. Regret came even faster. So, tell me, was this just a mistake or did it reveal something bigger? Before we break this down, let's make one thing clear. If Alex Eala inspires you to dream bigger, tap like and comment. Proud to be Filipino below. Do you believe Alex Eala will break into the WTA Top 5? Like this video if you believe it's coming and comment Top 5 if you're claiming it early. And if you believe Alex Eala is the pride of the Philippines, hit like and drop a heart in the comments to show your support. Now, let's talk about what really happened. This wasn't about a missed volley. It wasn't about a bad serve. It wasn't even about a tough loss. It was about a hot mic. A veteran ABC anchor wrapped up a segment after discussing Alex Eala's recent performance. The cameras were still rolling. The studio lights were still on. Producers were moving on to the next topic. The anchor smiled and then said something that wasn't meant for viewers. She's not that good. The hype's just because she's from the Philippines. That was it. A few seconds, but those seconds were enough. At first, only people inside the studio heard it. Someone clipped it. Someone shared it. And once it hit social media, it moved fast. Within hours, it was everywhere. X, TikTok, Reddit, YouTube reaction channels, sports podcasts replayed the line over and over. And suddenly, Alex Eala wasn't trending because of her backhand. She was trending because someone tried to reduce her success to her passport. Let's slow this down. Alex Eala is 20 years old. She has won a junior Grand Slam. She has competed against experienced players. She has carried the Philippine flag onto courts where very few Filipino athletes have ever played at that level. She didn't get there because of hype. She got there because of work, long practices, early mornings, losses that taught her lessons, wins that built her confidence. To say the attention is only because of where she's from, that's not analysis. That's dismissal. And fans felt that immediately. Within hours, hashtags began trending. Hashtag respect Alexa, hashtag boycottabk. In Manila, the clip spread like wildfire. Filipino fans weren't just defending a tennis player. They were defending pride. Because here's something important. Tennis isn't the biggest sport in the Philippines. It doesn't have the same deep roots as basketball or boxing. So when someone from the Philippines breaks into the global tennis conversation, it means something. It means possibility. It means doors opening. It means young kids watching and thinking, maybe I can do that too. And then comes a comment from a major American network saying, the hype is only because she's Filipino. That hit differently. By the next morning, ABC had a serious problem. Executives moved quickly. A short statement was released. The comment made off air does not represent the values of our organization. The anchor has been suspended pending investigation. Suspended. Just like that. That's what happens when backlash moves faster than damage control. Sponsors reportedly asked questions. Viewers tagged ABC in angry posts. Media critics began discussing bias in sports coverage. And here's where it gets interesting. While the internet was loud, Alex was silent. No angry tweet, no dramatic Instagram post, no long statement. Her last update, a simple training photo, focused, calm. That silence made a statement of its own. While others argued, she practiced. While the clip went viral, she worked on her footwork. Fans noticed. And that silence turned into strength because the louder the noise became, the more powerful her calm looked. Now, let's talk about the sarcasm in this whole situation. The anchor said the hype was because she's from the Philippines. Okay, if that's true, then explain the wins. Explain the stats. Explain the rankings. Explain the rallies. Nationality doesn't win points. Skill does. Hard work does. Discipline does. The attempt to shrink her actually boosted her. More people who had never heard of Alex Eala suddenly knew her name. Her highlight clips started hitting millions of views. Old interviews resurfaced. In one clip from years ago, she said softly, "I play because I love the game." That quote went viral again. TikTok edits used it over slow-motion forehands. Fans posted it with pride. Instead of hurting her image, the comment strengthened it. And ABC's problem grew bigger because once people started digging, they found old moments, subtle remarks, slight tones of disbelief when underdogs won. Small reactions that now looked suspicious. People started asking tough questions. Was this really just one mistake, or was it part of something deeper? Inside the newsroom, things reportedly felt tense. Producers were told to stay quiet online. PR teams worked overtime. Legal teams reviewed contracts because once advertisers start paying attention, everything changes. And here's the reality. In today's world, you don't control the narrative. The internet does. And the internet had picked a side across the Philippines. Support turned into a movement. Students abroad posted messages. Filipino communities overseas shared highlight reels. Support videos flooded timelines. This wasn't just about tennis. It was about respect. Now, let's address something clearly. Criticism in sports is normal. Athletes get analyzed every day. Serve percentage, return speed, movement patterns, that's part of the job. But dismissing someone's rise as nationality hype, that crosses a line. There's a difference between critique and belittling. Fans know that difference and they responded accordingly. Some people tried defending the anchor. It was taken out of context. It was a private joke. It wasn't meant for air. That defense didn't help because even if it was private, it revealed a mindset and that's what people reacted to. By day 3, the story wasn't slowing down. Other networks reported on it. Sports talk shows debated it. Late-night hosts joked about hot mic disasters. ABC's corporate statement felt small compared to the emotional reaction online. People wanted accountability, not just polished words. Meanwhile, Alex kept training. Clips from her latest practice session appeared online. Footwork drills, sweat on the court, the sound of clean contact between racket and ball. The message was simple. You talk, I'll play. That quiet confidence impressed people even more because sometimes the strongest response isn't loud, it's consistent. Now, let's zoom out. Athletes from smaller nations often face extra doubt. They're labeled surprising. They're called unexpected. They're treated like temporary stories. But when they keep winning, the narrative has to shift. Alex Eala isn't a feel-good headline. She's a competitor and competitors don't need hype. They need respect. The suspension showed one thing clearly. Networks understand the cost of public backlash. Reputation matters. Sponsors matter. Viewers matter. But here's the bigger question. Will this lead to real change in how athletes are discussed? Will commentators think twice before making assumptions? Or will this just fade away when the next scandal pops up? That depends on audiences because fans showed how powerful they can be. Their voices carried weight and that weight forced action. Now, imagine this. Imagine Alex breaks into the WTA top 5 in the next few years. Imagine she lifts a major trophy. Imagine that clip replayed next to her holding silverware. That would be awkward. And sports history is full of moments like that. Doubt first, dominance later. The anchor's instant regret probably hit the moment suspension became official. But the long-term regret that might come when Alex keeps rising because if she keeps climbing the rankings, this moment becomes part of her legend. The clip becomes fuel. Every big win will bring it back. Every milestone will remind people what was said. And that's the irony. The attempt to minimize her might end up motivating her because athletes remember doubt. They remember who didn't believe and they use it. Alex's journey is still early. She's young. She's improving. She's learning. And she's already made history for her country. Whether she breaks into the top 5 sooner or later, one thing is clear. Her success isn't hype. It's earned. The suspension may be temporary. The lesson is not words matter, tone matters, respect matters, and in today's world, even 10 seconds can change everything. Now, I want to hear from you. Was the suspension enough, or should there have been stronger consequences? Do you think Alex will answer this controversy the best way possible with wins? Let me know below. Because one thing is certain, this story isn't over. Not even close. Alex Eala's career is just getting started. And if this week proved anything, it's this. Underestimating her, probably not a smart move. Now, let's slow down for a second and really think about what makes this moment special. Alex Eala's journey did not start on a big stadium court. It started with early mornings, long practice sessions, music, missed family events, and hours of repetition. Tennis is not an easy sport. It demands focus, discipline, and mental strength. You travel a lot. You lose more matches than you win when you are rising. You deal with pressure from rankings, expectations, and critics. Yet, through all of that, she keeps showing up. That is what people connect with. It is not only about her forehand or her backhand. It is about effort. It is about representing her country with pride. Every time she walks onto the court, when she wins, people celebrate. When she loses, people still support her. That kind of connection cannot be forced. It grows over time. And this is why that comment from the anchor hit so hard, because for many Filipinos, Alex is music proof that global success is possible. She trains abroad. She competes against top players. She keeps improving her rankings step by step. That progress is real. It is earned. So when someone tries to reduce that hard work to hype, it feels unfair. The truth is simple. You do not reach this level by accident. And whether she breaks into the top 5 soon or later, one thing is clear. Her story music is still being written. One careless comment tried to shrink a rising star. Instead, it made her shine brighter. The suspension happened fast, but the support music happened even faster. Alex Eala keeps working. The world keeps watching. If you stand with her, like this video and subscribe for more updates.